Let me hook you up with this versatile spice blend. It's all natural, and you won't believe that you need just a few ingredients to achieve this. This blend is all you need for your marinades, your stew base, your soups, and even for your rice dishes. So do stick with me and let me teach you how to make this. So I'll start by prepping my ingredients, but I'll talk a bit about the individual ingredients I'm using, okay? Let's start with the popular Ghanaian trinity. So we have onions, ginger, and garlic, the classics, okay? So, of course, you can't do away with these three when you're making any marinade, stew base, soup base. At least in my kitchen, okay, I use these three very often. And of course, apart from flavor, they lend, especially the onions, or particularly the onions, okay, it lends some sweetness to your dishes. And then we move on to the green habaneros. So these are immature peppers, okay? So at this stage, they are bitter, they are herbaceous, they are grassy. I mean, they have some sort of grassy taste, like it tastes like grass basically. And we're going to be using that. It has a slightly bitter taste, so know how to pair it with the other ingredients, okay? And then I'm using some ginger. I never peel my ginger. I wash it very well and then I'm good to go. I'm also going with some garlic, like I mentioned earlier. And then we are adding some green bell peppers. So with the green bell peppers, they are also immature bell peppers, okay? They add some bitterness to the marinade or mixture. So make sure you are doubling the onions, okay? I'm also going in with some mixed herbs and spices. I have that recipe on my channel, so do check it out, okay? I'm adding some salt and then we are going to blend this. So you realize the salt is just small. That's because this is a versatile base. I don't want this to be too salty so that when I have to use it in my stews, there'll be a problem. When I have to use it as a marinade, there'll be a problem. So I'm adding just enough salt to have it just there. I don't know how else to explain it, okay? So whenever I'm going to use it for whatever purpose that I'm supposed to use it for, I just correct for salt basically. So in goes my ingredients in my blender. And then here you can add, for liquid, you can add water or oil depending on what you're going to be using this for. In my case, I'm going to use this for marinades, for stew base, so I'm going to add water to blend. You can add oil if you're going to use this to grill your chicken, your fish, whatever meat it is, okay? And then once it's smooth, I'll transfer it into a clean bowl. You can store this in your fridge, you can put this in your freezer, you can store this in cubes so that you have it in your Ziploc bags, and then you take out whatever quantity whenever needed, okay? So let's talk a bit about the uses of this special versatile spice blend, okay? So if you're a Ghanaian, you know this green pepper sauce. A lot of people love it, okay? So if you're going to use the spice blend for this sauce, of course, blend with some oil and also certainly add a bit more green habanero peppers and some spring onions to elevate the taste, okay? The blend can also be used to marinate your fish, your chicken, your beef, goat, whatever you want to marinate, okay? And for this particular fried rice, I used a bit of the blend to cook my rice, and it gave it a nice, really nice color. This is fried rice, by the way. And you can also use it in your stew bases. Here I used it for some very delicious fish stew. I'll be sharing the recipe very soon. And of course, if you can use it to season your meats and your fish, certainly you can use it in some delicious soup. I hope this video has been helpful and you're going to try this very versatile spice blend and store it in your fridge and use it as and when you need it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Give me a thumbs up on the video. Leave me a comment telling me how you feel about this very special spice blend. And also let me know if you use it or have any other ones you use. And please do me a favor by sharing when you're done watching. And until I see you again in another video, please don't forget to keep blooming.